Should we have a 2% allocation? Should we have a 5% allocation? If everybody adopted that conversation, it would be 500,000, 600,000, 700,000 for Bitcoin.
The CEO of Blackrock, Larry Fink, this guy right here, just predicted in this video that Bitcoin could hit $500,000. Yes, if you hold Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, or any cryptocurrency, this video right here, the CEO of Blackrock, the largest assets manager in the world, predicting that Bitcoin could hit $500,000 or even $700,000 per Bitcoin is absolutely huge. And if he is correct, then that means that XRP can also hit $30, even $40 in the next few years. As Bitcoin reaches hundreds of thousands of dollars, then that means that XRP, altcoins, Ethereum will also start pumping. So if you hold Bitcoin, XRP, or any cryptocurrency, this video right here that I'm about to play for all of you is absolutely huge, because when Larry Fink, the CEO of the largest asset manager in the world that controls about $13 trillion worth of assets, literally predicted that Bitcoin would hit $500,000 or even $700,000 or more in this video right here. Yes, this is extremely important, especially if you hold any cryptocurrency. So destroy the like button, sit back, relax, share this video, whatever you need to do, and enjoy.
If you're frightened of your debasement of your currency, or you're frightened of your economic or political stability of your country, you can have an internationally based instrument called Bitcoin that will overcome those local fears. And so I'm a big believer in the utilization of that as an instrument. And so if that becomes true, and you see that it could be a proper hedge against maybe hope security or equities, the question is, could you see a 2 or 5% allocation? I was with a sovereign wealth fund during this week, and that was the conversation. Should we have a 2% allocation? Should we have a 5% allocation? If everybody adopted that conversation, it would be 500,000, 600,000, 700,000 for Bitcoin.
Does it also?
I'm not promoting it, by the way. So that is not my promotion.
In this video, Larry Fink says how Bitcoin could hit $500,000, $600,000, or even $700,000 per Bitcoin if all of the assets managers around the world think about just allocating 2 to 5% of their portfolios into Bitcoin as a hedge against national currencies. Because we all know that the dollar, the Chinese yuan, the euro, the Mexican peso, all the currencies around the world basically can be inflated and printed into oblivion. And Larry Fink argues that if all of the people around the world just put a small percentage of their portfolio into Bitcoin, then Bitcoin would easily be at $500, $600, or even $700,000 per Bitcoin. And this is extremely important to everyone. So if Larry Fink is correct, and again, he says that it's not a prediction, it's just his own opinion, but if he is correct, then that means that XRP can also reach $40 a coin. Yes, because if Bitcoin was worth $500,000, that would be a 700% upside from today's prices. But what's really interesting is that the market cap of Bitcoin at $500,000 would be at $10 trillion. Now that sounds like it's a lot, but this is possible for Bitcoin in the next few years. Bitcoin can reach a $10 trillion market cap to reach $500,000 per coin. And if this does happen, when this happens, then that means that XRP can also be worth $40. Because if XRP was worth $40, then that would be a 37x from today's prices. But if we take a look at the market cap of XRP, it would be only at 2.5 trillion. Now, 2.5 trillion sounds like it's a lot of money, but when we compare this 2.5 trillion to the $10 trillion that Bitcoin can reach, it's just a quarter of Bitcoin's market cap. And I believe that is very realistic for XRP in the next few years. XRP can reach $20, $30, even $40 if and when Bitcoin reaches $500,000 or more. Yes, Larry Fink, the CEO of Blackrock, has predicted that Bitcoin can reach 500, 600, or even $700,000 per coin if all the asset managers around the world just put 2 to 3 to 5% of their portfolio into Bitcoin. We could see a massive explosion in the price of Bitcoin, according to him. And this is really interesting because BlackRock is one of the largest Bitcoin holders in the world, and they will benefit the most out of any company, any person in the world. BlackRock is basically one of the largest Bitcoin holders, right behind Satoshi Nakamoto and Michael Saylor's strategy. So BlackRock right now holds about 735,000 Bitcoin, which makes them, I believe, the third largest Bitcoin holder in the world. So they will benefit a lot. They will make a lot of money if and when Bitcoin reaches hundreds of thousands, even $500,000 per coin. BlackRock could literally make hundreds of billions of dollars on their investment. So right now, Bitcoin is the number one largest crypto in the world, and then Ethereum, and then XRP is right behind it. So XRP can reach a quarter of Bitcoin's market cap, and if Bitcoin can reach $500,000, then that means that XRP can also reach $30, even $40 a coin in the next few years. Now, some of you think that XRP will reach thousands of dollars, but if we take a look at the market cap, if we consider the market cap ratio of Bitcoin compared to XRP, I believe a more realistic price prediction is around $40 per coin for XRP. But that is why this video right here is extremely important, especially if you hold Bitcoin, Ethereum, any cryptocurrency. The fact that Larry Fink, the CEO of BlackRock, the largest asset manager in the world, every one of you should know who BlackRock is. And if you don't know what BlackRock is, do your own research. But BlackRock basically controls over $13 trillion worth of assets, and this guy is the CEO of BlackRock. And in this video, he quite literally predicts. He says it's not a prediction, but he basically says how Bitcoin can reach 500, 600, or even $700,000 a coin in the next few months and years if asset managers around the world put a small percentage of their portfolio into Bitcoin. And if he is correct, then that means that XRP can also reach $40 a coin. Yes, if you hold Bitcoin, XRP, or any cryptocurrency, destroy the like button, share this video, because not many people have ever seen this clip right here. And I just want to make it clear, I believe this is from last year. It was in Davos 2025, I believe. So this is not brand new, but most people have never seen this clip right here. So I just want to make that clear, because I know some of you in the comment section will be like, oh, this is an old video, but it's not that old. It's really not that old. It's only about a year old, which is still very applicable to today's world. But anyways, that's why this video right here of Larry Fink predicting the price of Bitcoin could reach 500, 600, or even $700,000 a coin is extremely important. That's why I say that XRP can also reach $40 a coin. Yes, if you hold Bitcoin, XRP, or any cryptocurrency, destroy the like button, join and subscribe, because my name is Amen, and I am your crypto AI man, here to help you with everything cryptocurrency, especially good cryptos like Bitcoin, Ethereum, and XRP. So join us, subscribe, share this video, whatever you need to do. I love you all, and I will see you very soon. Until next time, crypto AI man out.